joint task force, along with Mr. Calvert and Mr. Wenstrup, that was looking into the manipulation of intelligence at Central Command. Have both of you had a chance to read the interim report that the task force filed?
You mean the committee report?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I've read it.
Mr. Work?
I've not read it in detail, sir.
In that, there are pretty clear cases of intelligence manipulation, and my question is, what accountability for any person associated with that has been held to date? Mr. Work?
Sir, what we have been waiting on is the completion of the IG investigation.
Mr. Work, it's been, just for the record, it's 2 years. We have soldiers in the field, and we had intelligence that wasn't getting to the right place to keep these young men and women safe so that we could make good policy decisions. It's been 2 years. To tell a soldier that you're waiting on an IG report is unacceptable. Tell me who's been held accountable.
I would have to ask Undersecretary of Defense Letcher if any particular people have been held accountable. What the Secretary and I have said over and over and over again, we expect the highest standards in the intelligence community.
Did we get that, Mr. Work? Did our soldiers get that?
The IG report will tell us, but as Director Clapper spoke to, the overall assessment is that we are improving.
Congressman, I'll just add, we are not able to take authoritative personnel-related actions on these instances and allegations until the IG investigation is done. It has taken quite a while. I think we are as eager as this committee is to get the results of that IG investigation and be able to take action on those. In the interim, there are some systemic and management actions that we have taken on the DoD side, working closely with Director Clapper and his team. First and foremost, as Director Clapper mentioned, in the natural changeover of duties at Central Command with the commander and the J2, we both have, along with General Stewart, the Director of DIA, strongly emphasized the need for the J2 to look at its business practices and ensure that all analysts have the ability to call it like they see it and speak truth to power. In addition, more broadly across the enterprise, we've taken a number of initiatives to reinforce the importance of analytic integrity. We're in the process of ensuring that every organization has an analytic ombudsman in place, someone that analysts can come to anonymously and report concerns that they may have, and have an advocate to senior leaders and a number of other initiatives.
I'm glad you're doing those things. Those all sound great to me. I have to tell you that the American people and our soldiers and sailors, airmen, and Marines deserve not to wait 2 years to hold accountable folks who put bad information in the field. Director Clapper, there are reports, press reports that indicate that there was information withheld from a presidential daily briefing until after General Austin had testified. Are you aware of the reports, and if so, are those reports accurate?
I'm aware of the reports, and the examination done by our analytic integrity officer didn't find any substantiation of that.
There are also press reports, Director Clapper, that you had, and our task force also looked into this, that you had direct conversations with General Groves with great frequency, circumventing the chain of command there, and yet you testified that quote, intelligence, this was before the Senate Armed Services Committee, intelligence assessments from CENTCOM come to the national level only through the DIA. How do you square conversations that you're having with the J2 at one command with that testimony?
The conversations I had with the J2 by VTC were only for tactical updates, not to discuss broad assessments. And I will also comment that in every one of these, there was a split screen, and the JCS J2 was always represented in these dialogues. So the reference to assessments finding their way into, say, national intelligence estimates or PDB articles is done through the Defense Intelligence Agency, not direct from CENTCOM or any other combatant command.
Great. Thank you, Director Clapper. Director Clapper, President Obama removed Iran Air's designation as a proliferator of weapons of mass destruction on January 15, 2016, as part of the JCPOA. Did Iran Air's activities change in any way to prompt this removal?
I believe, if if I'm correct, Iran is still a state sponsor of terrorism. I don't think we've reclassified Iran.
Right, no, that's my question. But the president removed Iran Air's designation as a proliferator of weapons of mass destruction and a provider of material support to the IRGC as part of the JCPOA, or simultaneously with the JCPOA more properly. Can you tell me if Iran Air's behavior changed in any way or has changed to justify such a removal?
I can't say that Iran's behavior has changed. It has continued aggressive missile development and missile fielding. I think in terms of its proliferating to other countries, I don't think, I can't